one of the first things you want to do is have a pad that you can kneel down on so that your scent does not get on the ground. Plus my knees are getting old and tired. All canine traps are boiled and dyed, and then they are waxed. Hot wax, they're dipped in, and everything is scent free because a canine's nose is unbelievable. And then this is the earth anchor that I anchor them into the ground with. This is called a dirt hole set because that's just exactly what it appears to be. When they catch something, if they don't eat all of it, they'll bury it and come back to it later. So this gives the appearance of a place where another canine has come and buried something, and this guy feels that he's going to come around and steal it. If you're targeting coyotes, the pan of your trap, which is this part right here, wants to be 9 inches, which is just about that, from the lip of the hole to the center of the pan, and offset, either right or left, 2 inches. So that's where the center of my pan wants to be for a coyote set. And then you dig a hole, bury the trap, put your dirt in your sifter because you have to sift the dirt over the trap when you're done. Drive this stake down into the ground. Now that's going in quite easy. I don't like them when they go quite that easy. Then you pull it off on the side on an angle, not straight up because it might come out, just to make sure that it's anchored. Set my trap. No movement, none whatsoever. 4-point check. Sift that over there. Find the pan of the trap. Make sure everything is packed down everywhere but the pan. You don't want to do that unless you want to ouch. And when a canine digs a hole like this to bury this stuff or to dig something out of the ground, it's always in a V. So you kind of want it to look as natural as you can, so you kind of make that V. Then I just take my brush here. Next thing we're going to do then is lure it and bait it. I take my gloves off to lure and bait because I don't want any lure smell on them. And then what we're going to use for lure on this one is Mark June's Widowmaker. Mark June is a very successful coyote trapper, premier coyote trapper from Nebraska. He used to live in Michigan. He moved to Nebraska where coyotes are not as smart and he look better than he is, but that's hard to believe because he is a very good trapper. It's always a good idea to have a piece of backing, it's called, behind your hole. That keeps the animal's attention on the hole and not behind it. Now that's about as natural a backing as you can get because I just dug it right out of the ground right here next to the set. And that will force the animal to come around from this side to look in. That was a food lure that I used there. This is a coyote gland lure from another coyote, or a whole bunch of other coyotes. I don't know where it came from. Also made from Mark June. Doesn't take very much. You give them too much to smell and they can smell it before they get close. If you don't give them much, they have to get right there to smell it. Put that down in there. And then this is a call lure. But this has some skunk essence. It smells like some urine. There again, you don't want to put too much in. Just enough that they can smell it. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully tomorrow we'll come here, we'll have a fox or a coyote.